Hey, it's great to be here tonight. I just rushed over from a night course I'm taking over at Haven Brothers University. I'm in a special program for the neurotically impaired. I had a very busy day today. I also attended a seminar at the Golden Gate Motel in Johnston, given by former Governor Fast Eddie Dupree, on how to make $2 million in an Oregon land deal. Did you hear about the new credit card that came out this week? It's the first official Joe Malacone Visa card. You set the interest rate, you get a $13 million. Joe, calm down. You set the interest rate. You set your own interest rate, you get a $13 million line of credit, and you never have to make a payment. Who the fuck's better than you? Recently, this is serious, I was seriously considered by George Bush as a possible nominee to the Supreme Court Justice of the United States. But due to the fart I blew 15 years ago, the FBI came to my house and everything. I was forced to withdraw. I'd like to talk a little bit about one of the greatest institutions in the country today that's still surviving somehow, marriage. Take my ex-wife. She wanted the world. I gave her Kentucky. That was the best I could do. It was after the real estate boom. And, she was a nice Italian girl. Whenever we used to make love, she used to make me wear high heels and one of those cone heads from Saturday Night Live. I remember once I opened up the shade, 75 of my neighbors were there eating popcorn. We had cheap see-through shades. You know, she had a vibrator too. It was a cone head vibrator. It was unbelievable, that marriage. But, oh my God. I guess if there's one word I could use to describe my ex-wife, I thought about it a lot in the past week. It would have to be hairy. Because, I mean, this girl was so hairy. Christ, she could do a mustache quicker than I could. I'll never forget the first time, what an experience, I met my full-blooded Italian mother-in-law. She handcuffed me to the kitchen table and read me the Italian Bill of Rights. And if you never heard about the Italian Bill of Rights, it's unbelievable. It's 2,000 pages, but just a little bit of it. If you're on a date with an Italian girl and you're a guy, you have the right, whenever you feel you want to breathe, but you can't breathe heavy. And at all times between you and the girl, there must be 2 full lasagna pans apart. If at any time during, and you're being watched, if at any time during a date you become sexually aroused, 16 men named Guido will come out of fucking nowhere. They'll escort you to the men's room, and they have a lot of rubber bands, and they shoot them at your penis, several hundred. I know, I had this happen to me. But we had a very normal relationship. One night we were doing LSD, we were riding down Route 10. Everybody I knew did it at the time. I pulled over to the side of the road, got out of the car, we slow danced in the breakdown lane to the Moody Blues, Nights on White Satin. Most people go to Fred Astaire dance studio. Most Italians, we go to the breakdown lane on Route 10 to learn how to dance. And, you know, after that, the LSD helped too, but after that I had to lay off the LSD. I started having some terrible hallucinations, flashbacks. I remember one day, it was around Christmas time, and I opened up a closet door in my house to put my coat away. I opened the door and out came Bing Crosby with Homehead strapped to his head saying, "White Christmas." I said, "Bing, can you hum a few bars of the bells of St. Mary?" He said, "Yeah, I can even do Tooraloo." I said, that's when I got the help of my psychiatrist in 1983, Dr. Angelo Fangool. He's been with me, a very renowned psychiatrist, been with me ever since. We had a wonderful wedding. It was held on the grounds of the IMH. We all wore tuxedo-style Johnnies. We had black foam slippers. It was unbelievable. Part of my friends, we had trouble telling my wife's family apart from the patients there. Our wedding song was typical, Always and Forever. We lasted 7 months. We got divorced right up in this courtroom, right across the street. We had a fantastic divorce. We even had a cake. Everybody came. Even Joe Malacone and Fast Eddie Dupree were there. Hey, they all passing out business cards. Hey, you never know. But, you know, as a parting gift, my ex-wife gave to me a purebred Italian beagle. His name was Lucky. He had a little cone head strapped to his head. This fucking broad loved cone heads, I'm telling you. I couldn't satisfy her. But anyway, this dog was neurotic. As soon as I got him, strange things started happening. No matter what room in the house I put him in, he would compulsively lick the entire floor. I called the veterinarian up, and he said the dog's retarded. So I nicknamed him the janitor. Then another day I looked over, and I was ready to go back to work. I looked over, and Lucky was shaking uncontrollably on the floor. I figured one of two things were happening. He was either doing his Michael Jackson impersonation, or he bet on Matt Young and the Red Sox again. But I brought him to the vet, and after a series of tests, they came back. The vet told me your dog is an epileptic, and he also has gingivitis, which could lead to periwinkles disease. I said, you're gonna be fucking kidding me. I called Joe Malaco, and I said, Joe, what can I do? He said, let's go play golf. No, but what happened was, I got Lucky. I did the best thing I could do for Lucky. I got him in a support group for epileptic animals. There was a giraffe, an elephant, a parakeet. I'll tell you, Lucky and I grew together in this group. I used to attend with him, and we got a bond together after that. It's like that commercial. You ever see when the lady in Pittsburgh's having a heart attack, and the daughter in Boston knows it? And when Lucky has a seizure in Cranston, no matter where I am, I switch. Ended up there, talk a little bit real quick, my divorce lawyer, I gotta get him in, he was a hell of a guy. He was 80 years old and he had a pacemaker. He fell asleep in the courtroom. My case came up, I nudged him. I said, what do I do? He said, give her 200, give me 200 and give her everything. Then he went back to sleep. But in closing, I had a beautiful divorce cake. On top of the divorce cake, I had a bride and a groom with cone heads on, giving each other the finger.